You can order the water pump used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Turn off your vehicle's ignition. Set the parking brake. Pull the hood release handle and open the hood. For safety reasons, we advise you to disconnect the battery. To do so, we recommend watching the video, How to Replace the Toyota Camry Car Battery. In order to change the water pump on your vehicle, you will need to lift your vehicle to have full access. Lift the front of your vehicle. Place the vehicle on the jack stands. We strongly suggest watching our video on How to Jack Your Toyota Camry Safely before carrying out this step. You need to drain the coolant circuit. Get a fluid collection container to collect the coolant that will flow out. On this vehicle, the radiator is equipped with the bleed screw, which you have access from the underside of the vehicle on the driver's side. Connect a plastic tube to the bleed port to collect the coolant directly into the collection container. You can then unscrew the bleed screw to let the coolant flow. To facilitate the flow of coolant, open the cap on the coolant expansion tank. For more information, we recommend that you watch our video, How to Perform a Coolant Flush Toyota Camry. You can now see the serpentine belt, which drives the water pump pulley behind, which you will find the water pump. Using a 13mm offset wrench, loosen the belt by turning the serpentine belt tensioner clockwise. Meanwhile, remove the belt from the tensioner. Then from the various pulleys. You can now remove the belt. In order to remove the water pump, you will need to remove the 7 pump retaining bolts using a ratchet and a 12mm socket. Some bolts may be difficult to access. You can access them from above or below the vehicle. The water pump is now free. However, it is often difficult to remove. You will need to pry it out with a big flathead screwdriver or a small crowbar. You may need to tap with a hammer to release it. Remove the water pump. Be careful when removing it. Coolant remaining in the circuit will flow. Remember to position the liquid collector under the pump. Protect the entrance to the cooling circuit by plugging it with paper towels to prevent impurities from polluting the circuit. To avoid any risk of leaks, clean the water pump seal surface thoroughly. You can use fine sanding paper to remove the various residues from the seal surface. Clean the seal surface with compressed air and a cloth. Hey, it's Alex from CarParts.com. If you enjoyed this video and want to support us, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, back to work. You can order the water pump used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Get the new water pump. Everyone's natural reflex is to take the water pump in hand and turn the pump pulley to check that this element is rotating correctly. But this is a serious mistake that can irreversibly damage the water pump. You need to immerse the pump in coolant. and turn it around 10 times. This prevents subsequent leaks, as the pump must never run dry. Take the new seal, then put it in place on the new water pump. Roughly install a bolt to hold it in position when putting the water pump back in place. Get the new water pump and put it in place. Roughly screw the first bolt back on. You can now screw in all the water pump retaining bolts until they make contact. Finish tightening the bolts in staggered order using a torque wrench. You can now put the serpentine belt back in place. To do so, we recommend watching the video, How to Replace the Serpentine Belt, Toyota Camry. You can purchase the parts we used here by visiting our website at CarParts.com. Then you can rest your vehicle on the ground. Now you need to refill the radiator with coolant and purge any air from the circuit. To do this, we recommend that you watch our video, How to Perform a Coolant Flush, Toyota Camry. The video also shows how to expel air from the circuit when refilling it. Reconnect the battery. Operation complete.